Okay, Shalom, Shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Kol Yamla Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai. Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments. Love Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson. Praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Something that I've been seeing this with Trump. It says he announces he's instructing Treasury Department to stop producing the penny. This is so wasteful. So he's talking about basically not minting any more pennies. And when I seen it, I'm thinking like, well, you can't be ignorant of Satan's devices. The scriptures talks about that, not being ignorant of how this man gets down, his schemes. Because if he can say we're going to get rid of the penny, it's so wasteful to mint it. Then he can say the same thing about the nickel, same thing about the dime, same thing about the quarter, and then so on and so forth. We're just going to stop printing money altogether. Then what do you have from that? Your digital currency, which this guy's been talking about anyway, Let's get some of the article, though. So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of the schemes of the so-called white man, because we understand that everything is pretty much building up to being all digital and overall. Revelation 13, 16, and 17, that microchip, man. It is what it is. Definitely got to, keep an eyeball out on this guy. And we pray that he go ahead and chop it up and do it, man. Okay, but it says, President Trump is ready to pinch the penny out of production. The 47th president announced Sunday night he was instructing the Department of Treasury to stop making new pennies because the cost of minting 1 cent coin is too high. For far too long, the United States has minted pennies which literally cost us more than 2 cents. He posted on Truth Social after attending the first half of the Super Bowl. This is so wasteful. I have instructed my Secretary of U.S. Treasury to stop producing new pennies. Let's rip the waste out of our great nation's budget, even if it's a penny at a time, right? Trump's latest maneuver comes as his new administration with the help of billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk, which of course he's the Neuralink guy, he's the brain chip guy. He's looking to root out high costs throughout the federal government. Last month, Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency said it cost the U.S. more than 3 cents to manufacture a single penny, and I never knew that. Instead, it's stupid as hell. But what can you say? These people are not the smartest people anyway. Okay, it says the penny costs over 3 cents to make and costs U.S. taxpayers over $179 million in 2023. The mint produced over 4.5 billion pennies in 2023, around 40% of the 11.4 billion coins for circulation produced. Shit. Yeah, Esau, man. And this is how we know that, that Job 9:24. Let me get it real quick. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Because they're the ones that's in charge and able to do this. It's not, it's so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. We don't have no power to print no damn money or do anything. You get caught printing some damn money you want to. Job 9:24. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein who is he? So this man, he's in control. He's in control. Look at all. Let's go back and read. Look at all. 11.4 billion coins in circulation. I think that's what it said. Yep, 11.4 billion coins. He's in control of how that's made, what it can be made with, the materials. He's in charge of the resources of the earth, man. He's in control of, how much money can be printed, when it can be printed, what kind of interest is put on it, and all this, that, and the third, man. So we know that Job 9:24 it's talking about these people, man. They're in charge of the earth. They can put sanctions. They could use that dollar, put sanctions on everybody. And he's already been going hardcore talking about, this digital currency, basically, man. Okay, it says the penny, which is made up of zinc. See that? They're in control of the zinc and with copper overlay. cost 3.7 cents to make a 2024 per the U.S. Mint. A 2022 poll showed 58% of U.S. voters wanted the government to stop production of the penny, and officials have taken previous steps to achieve that over the last few decades. Former Representative Jim Coby, Arizona, introduced a law in 1990 that would have eliminated the pennies from all transactions, instead rounding them to the nearest nickel, but that failed. The late Senator John McCain, Arizona, also attempted to pass a measure that would have stopped the minting of the penny for a decade to study if it was possible to take it out of circulation, but the bill never went forward. Well, again, like I said, these people are in charge. But let me get that one I quoted too. 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. In the NLT, the New Living Translation, so that Satan would not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. And we are, Now, the average person that's out here in the world, they don't be knowing no better. They'll hear something like that and be like, that's a good idea. We've spent $179 million in tax money to produce pennies. Yeah, get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? But, we're not ignorant of the fact that, okay, if he'll take that away, because we believe, eventually anyway, they're gonna take away all physical money. This is what it's all leading up to. They're gonna take away all physical money. So let's get to the prophecy here. Very important, man. And you got some of these camps, man. IUIC especially, man. I hate even listening to them dudes, man. But they're not preparing the flock for this system, this digital system that this man is about to push forward and implement, man. Revelation 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And you're starting to see a lot of this stuff go off into a lot of these movies as of late, these newer movies that's been coming out. It was some Super Bowl commercials last night that were, leaning towards, AI, and pretty much putting shit into people, the human body. And this is what this man wants to do, So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Every little thing that comes out, we on their ass, man. We're gonna watch and pray like how Yahweh H.I.M told us to. He said to measure the times diligently, man, in itself, to pay attention, to walk circumspectly, because he gave us a blueprint as to what would be happening in the end days, man. We gotta, run with it, So when you go into the comments, of course, people, So spending millions of taxpayers dollars to go to the Super Bowl, that's a waste of money. Ain't no telling how much they spent for that nigga to get there, man. This person, we need to be America. Fuck Democrat or Republican. We are America. He is just a man. Stand up. Our way of living is in jeopardy. Yeah. And it's a lot of separation that's going on too. It's a lot of division. America has never been more divided. It really hasn't. No one is getting along here. They do. They talking about Elon. Let me see. This person says, wait a minute. I've been seeing this around for weeks, but it was Elon who wanted to get rid of the penny, not the other way around. So is it true? Is Elon really our leader? Well, hey, that's what's been said around here. They've been talking, but matter of fact, what's that? Because this was the new cover of Time magazine. Let me see if that was really true. They had Elon sitting. Yep. Yep. Here you go, right here. This picture right here. So is he really the president? You know what I'm saying? Like, they like, because everybody been clowning and saying that, you know what I'm saying? Because he's overall, far more in charge than Trump is, but he's a puppet as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he pretty much bought his way into that position that he's holding right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he gave up like, man, I don't know, but about $300 million, to the Trump campaign and shit like that. So he pretty much bought his way in there. But this right here is your brain chip guy, your Neuralink guy. And they're not talking too much about, what happened to that guy that got that first computer chip in his head. Been about a year now. Let's see. I'm just going to put in Neuralink patient. Now, this is the guy right here. They don't talk too much. They don't say too much about this guy no more. Yep, he was the first patient to receive a Neuralink brain implant. The implant is a coin-sized device that uses wires and electrodes to read brain activity. Yeah, they don't talk about this guy too much. Okay, yeah, they've been dealing with some other people too. Yep, he got 2 studies registered with the Food and Drug Administration. So this guy, really overall, he's pretty much all kinds of conflict of interest, man. That guy shouldn't have that position that he has, you know what I'm saying? And he's out here dealing, with the government, on the side. And, it's like he running the damn government and it's just crazy, man. But I guess the scripture talks about there no more wisdom in teeming. You see? No more wisdom, because that's not wise, man. And so you pretty much overall what you're seeing is just America just crashing, man. Crashing and burning, baby, and that's a beautiful thing. Let me get one more, I'll be out. I'm at the plantation here anyway. Just seeing that little article. Ecclesiasticus 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's what we're witnessing, baby. Ain't gonna be much longer now. There's only a couple of major prophecies to jump off, man. But we know that he's gonna come down with great wrath, because he know that he had but a short time, and people starting to catch on to his ass too. And I think they, because I was just watching Elder Malcolm. Let me see. Let me go in there real quick. I was watching his video on, how did he entitle it? Salakia, right here. Yep, the DOJ, Department of Justice, launches a task force to combat anti-SIM. So they going, that famine of the word gonna be coming soon. That's another prophecy that's gonna play out, because us being on the highways and byways and treating it and teaching this truth, that's actually what they, would deem, anti-SIM, even though we're Shemitic people ourselves. And, they say Sim, but we say Shem because that's his name. Because they're not explaining that, they're not the only Shemitic people, because Shem had more kids, you know what I'm saying? But they're running the world. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. They run the laws, they write the laws, and they're able to, even though what you're saying may be true, that truth, it hurts them, so they call it anti, and your ass can go to jail, basically, so it's going to be a lot of, persecution coming soon here. Things are going to shut down as far as information wise, as far as this truth. So you got to get it while you can, man. So, hey, so there's a lot going on, man. This right here, like I said, it just struck me like, all right, so what's to say they don't, they just stop printing any money at all and just go straight with the digital, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know they're going to do anyway. And, see, Esau, he's about gradualism. But he still has to move fast. But this right here will be like a, you know, let's just start with the penny. It's not going to make no difference. The next thing you know, it's something else. The next thing you know, and you just never know with this man. He is most definitely to be watched at all times, man. Yep. So I'm going to end out there. Pray that the lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame Yasha Allah and the Bible Ball.